Red Apple Stuart and Alex's Magical Apple Adventure. Chapter 1. The Slide in the Playground. Stuart and his little sister Alex lived in a cozy seaside town with their mother. Every afternoon after school, they would run to the playground down the street. Their favorite was the tall, shiny blue slide. Stuart loved racing to the top, while Alex loved to close her eyes and whoosh down fast, her laughter ringing across the playground. But one cloudy afternoon, something strange happened. When Alex slid down, she didn't land on the soft sand as usual. She disappeared. "Alex!" Stuart shouted, eyes wide. Without thinking, he leapt down the slide after her. Instead of sand, he found himself tumbling into a glowing tunnel of light. Colors whirled around him, green, gold, and shimmering blue, before he landed with a soft thump. "Stuart!" Alex called, waving at him. They were standing in a meadow unlike anything they had ever seen before. The grass sparkled like emeralds, and the sky was painted in pink and gold. "This isn't the playground anymore," Stuart whispered. "Nope," Alex grinned. "It's a magic world." Chapter 2. The Orchard of Impossible Apples. Hand in hand, they wandered through the meadow until they reached a garden filled with trees. But these weren't ordinary trees. They were heavy with glowing apples that shimmered like jewels. Some were golden, some bright blue, some striped like rainbows. Alex picked one and took a bite. Her eyes lit up. "Stuart, you have to try this. It tastes like candy and sunshine at the same time." Stuart bit into a golden apple. The flavor was unlike anything he'd ever tasted, sweet, crisp, and sparkling on his tongue. "These don't exist in our world," he said in awe. Just then, a kindly gardener appeared, wearing a cloak of leaves. His beard was mossy green, and his eyes twinkled like dew. "I see you've discovered the apples of wonder," the gardener said. "They only grow in this magic land, but I can see you are good children, and I will let you take some back to your world." "Really?" Alex clapped. "Yes," the gardener nodded, "but first you must pass a trial." Chapter 3. The Trial of Courage. The gardener led them to a gate made of twisted vines. "Beyond this gate," he said, "is the trial of courage. If you pass, you may take the apples and plant their seeds in your own world." Stuart and Alex looked at each other nervously, but held hands tightly. Together, they stepped inside. The trial began with a dark forest. The trees whispered and shadows danced. Stuart squeezed Alex's hand. "Don't be scared. We'll be brave together." Then came a wide river, with no bridge in sight. But giant stepping stones rose from the water, glowing faintly. "We can do it," Alex said, hopping across. Stuart followed carefully, almost slipping but catching himself just in time. Finally, they reached a tall wall of thorns. It seemed impossible to pass. But Stuart remembered the gardener's words about courage. He took a deep breath, closed his eyes, and pushed forward. To his surprise, the thorns melted away, opening a path for both of them. They had passed the trial. Chapter 4. The Gift of the Apples. The gardener reappeared, smiling warmly. "You have shown bravery, kindness, and teamwork," he said. "These are the qualities needed to bring magic into your world." He handed them a basket of the glowing apples. "Plant the seeds in your garden at home. They will grow into trees that bear fruit of wonder, and they will remind you always of your courage." Alex hugged the basket tightly. Stuart bowed politely. "Thank you, sir," Stuart said. The gardener nodded. "Now climb the slide behind me, and you will return home." Behind the orchard stood a tall silver slide. Stuart and Alex climbed together, apples in hand, and whooshed down. Chapter 5. Home Again. They landed with a bump, right back in their playground. The sun was setting, and everything looked normal again. Alex held up the basket of apples. "We still have them," she said excitedly. Stuart grinned. "Then tomorrow we'll plant the seeds." That night at dinner, they shared one of the magical apples with their mother. Her eyes sparkled with delight at the taste. And in the days to come, Stuart and Alex planted the seeds in their little backyard garden. With care, love, and patience, The first sprout appeared, a tiny glowing leaf. The children knew that soon, magical apple trees would grow in their world, bringing joy and wonder to all who tasted them. And every time Stuart and Alex looked at the trees, they remembered their adventure, the slide, the trial, and how being brave together had brought magic into their lives forever. Sparkles the end sparkles.